Hi guys, I'm Mike.
And I'm Stephen.
And this is F1 Fanatics. Welcome back to the final F1 Fantasy Weekly review of the 2020 season.
Finally.
It's been emotional.
Woo!
We had fantasy prep.
It was a tough road.
We did have fantasy prep over the course of the winter, and then we had the COVID.
Yeah. Everything was looking great pre-COVID.
It was looking great.
And then it all stopped.
Then it stopped.
But we've made it through.
We have made it
through the season. The final review of the season.
And what support from you guys we've had. Regularly, you guys tuning into it. I think we've now got over 200 people in the league, which compared to when we had our league last year, had 15 people. Big uptake. Big uptake improvement. But that has made it competitive.
Let's go for 400 next year.
Yeah! Yeah. Well, technically, if we got about 200 this year, we should aim for 600.
Whoa!
Double up. We're going big. No, but guys, thanks for all the support. Obviously, we're going to announce the winner of the league this one. And for those of you who don't know, he is also the winner globally.
Kind of given away there.
Well, I don't know. People might not know who the winner of it globally is. If you won globally, you're probably going to win the F1 Fanatics League.
Yeah.
That's true. Anyway, we'll get to that. But anyway, in any review, we're going to go through the top scoring point drivers in what was a thrilling Abu Dhabi GP action from lights out to checkered flag.
Just go.
Okay, rest of the scores and then top 5 constructors before the top 5 in the league as we announce, obviously, the victor.
Yes.
The most prestigious fantasy league in the world.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Bam. Shall we get... And then obviously next week, I guess we'll do a bit of a fantasy review of the whole season.
Yeah, I guess that's what we'll do.
But yeah, this week's...
Just before Christmas.
This week's just the review.
Just the review.
I'll get into it.
Stephen, we'll get into it.
I'm getting into it. Everyone's getting into it.
You're into it. I'm into it. He's into it. Are you there?
This week was a challenge, actually.
It's a challenge.
Because normally I get all my scores by changing up a driver and just seeing all the other drivers and how they performed. This week, of course, I wasn't able to edit my team because it's the season over. So I've had to go through people's teams in the league to collect all the drivers' scores.
Wow, that's incredible.
People have Ferrari drivers out there.
Wow.
So thank you for those guys.
Thank you. You have made this possible. This review possible. So thank you, you Ferrari fans. Right, yes, should we go?
The top 5. Max Verstappen, obviously at the top there with 44 points. Valtteri Bottas, 36 points. Lando Norris, because of his race streak, 34 points. Lewis Hamilton, 27 points.
Yikes.
And Daniel Ricciardo, 25.
But even if you took a -10, the only -10 hit it would have been worth taking was Hamilton for Max.
Yeah.
I think. And you still would have got...
7.
You wouldn't have got much, basically. Wow. Yeah, the Norris, though, one was a big win.
Yeah.
Big win on the race streak.
What did I say in the preview? Turbo landing. I've got it all.
Question is the gap difference between Lewis Hamilton to Max bigger than Ricciardo to Norris?
Well, how am I going to do quick maths now?
Don't know. I just thought I'd put it at you.
What do you mean? Well,
I just thought I'd
people get free sub.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, but what I mean is which was the better free sub. Norris for Ricciardo or Max for Lewis?
Oh God.
I think it's Max for Lewis. Because it's Max for Lewis. So if you switched out Lewis for Max
for Lewis, 17 points. Remember that.
Yeah.
So if you turbo Ricciardo, it's 50 points. If you turbo Lando Norris, that's 68 points. So that's 18 points.
Yeah.
So Ricciardo for Lando was the better free sub.
There you go. Was the better free sub. Just like I said.
Yes. So for the rest, that's the top 5. Bam. Albon got 24 points, narrowly missing out on that top 5. Carlos Sainz 17 points. Pierre Gasly 14 points. Kimi Raikkonen 11. K-Mag 11. Thank you, Katie. That's where I found K-Mag. I was like, who's going to have Kevin Magnussen in their team?
Of course, it was Katie.
On his final appearance, I think that's one of his high scores. Obviously, other than Hungary. Charles Leclerc got 10 points. Esteban Ocon got 9 points. Lance Stroll 9 points. George Russell 9 points. It's a 9-point club. Nicholas Latifi got 4 points. Antonio Giovinazzi got 3 points. Kvyat got 2 points. Sebastian Vettel got 2 points. Fittipaldi got 0. And Checo Perez and his Mercedes engine got -13.
Well, it was transmission, wasn't it? So that was gearbox technically, or was it later listed as an engine issue?
I don't know actually.
Yeah, there you go. But
I'm gonna blame Mercedes. I've got to blame someone.
Switching to Honda power units next year anyway, isn't he?
Hey!
But there you go. There are the top scoring drivers. I'm surprised Albon actually didn't get more points for being P4, but I guess he only gained 1 place.
Well, you see, Ricciardo nicked it because of his overtakes.
Yeah.
He came from outside the top 10 to P7.
And Ricciardo, you could also turbo, so as always, a better pick.
Yeah, for sure.
Lando Norris did well.
With the race streak.
Well.
Yeah.
Quite low scores actually in the midfield.
It dropped off.
I suppose if you were hoping to gain big points in Abu Dhabi, that wasn't the race to be hoping to make it, because lack of overtakes mean a hell of a lot of the bonus points are suddenly
It was all on
unavailable.
quali.
Yeah.
It was all on quali.
It was, essentially.
And if your driver mucked up in quali, that was your race.
That was it. Or if your driver did well in quali, I know D.XU was excited by Kvyat's performance, but he was one of the ones who did go backwards.
Yes, yeah.
So that was unfortunate.
He was victim of the Vettel train.
Choo-choo!
Yes.
On aboard! Next stop, Aston Martin.
Oh, yeah. So on to the teams. I've only got the top 5 teams.
Who cares about the rest?
I couldn't find the others.
Yeah, but we don't do the rest. We just only do the top 5.
How far normally? No,
Yeah.
probably don't, do I?
No.
Mercedes got 68 points. Red Bull got 63 points. McLaren 36. Renault 34. And AlphaTauri 16.
Beautiful. Yeah, what a round up there. I mean, and also, what a drop-off from 4th to 5th.
Yeah.
That is, talk about dropping off a cliff. That is unbelievable. But no surprises there. Team Mercedes being top dog all through the season.
They nicked it from Red Bull at the end.
Just on aggregate, and because obviously the substitution, I think they've got to look at that next year. I feel like there is too much of a penalty for what a -5 I think would be a better deficit, because -10 they've got to make such a return, because even if you swapped out Max for Lewis, the gamble on that happening on a Mercedes stronghold going there for only a 5-point turnaround.
7 points.
Was it 7 points?
Yeah.
It would have been, you would have gained with the -10.
Yep.
So that it's not worth it, is it?
No.
Really?
But if you did it did pay off. It did give you that slight edge. And maybe that slight edge won you big.
Maybe.
Moving
Which
us on
means it is time to announce the final top 5 in the league. But before we do that, we'll confirm who won out of me and Stephen. Fergus wanted his shout out on fantasy. I think he made the top 20. I think he finished like 19th or 18th at the end. Sonny just naming himself as the top F1 Fanatics player. You may be a moderator, Fergus, But you can't take
You had to
that
finish
title.
below me to become part of the Fanatics League.
Exactly.
Internal Fanatics
but
League.
you finished 22 in the end?
Yeah, 22.
I finished just outside the top 50.
No one took my advice and brought in Ferrari.
51.
It was a bit of a joke. Do people
Correct.
not listen to me?
Yeah, no one took the minus 10
Why
hits.
did they listen to the Lando but not the Ferrari?
What's wrong with them? Honestly. But yeah, so congratulations, Stevens, on doing. I beat you last year, but you've championed this season.
Because of the Mega.
The Mega was the swing. And also the fact that I forgot to turbo Carlos Sainz on his Mega Streak week.
We both had dodgy weeks, but you had quite a few as well.
I had... What cost it for me this season was just silly mistakes where I gone, oh no, I didn't save my team.
Save gate.
No save gate. It happened far too many times.
As well, didn't it?
Tell you what, I'm just like one of those inexperienced drivers making lots of mistakes.
You
I'll
should
come
be
back. I'll be better.
Put you in
I'll
the
learn.
reserve seat for a year. Test driver.
You've been dropped.
We'll get some experienced Mexican to join me, and we'll be good.
It's been a fantastic season, though.
Yeah,
That's been
good.
brilliant. I thought F1 Fantasy Games has been brilliant. I thought the Mega Driver has been a real positive one.
Yeah, loved it.
Come in, and I'm looking forward to using it over a course of a full season.
Yes. Yeah.
Certainly the case. Right, but yeah, top 5 in the league. I'll hand over to you. This is the business end.
The drum roll, please, for number 5. It's on MOXLY.
Well done, our MOXLY. Maintained being in the top 5 for a while.
The team name this week was Abu Dhabi, sponsored by No Does Bring on Melbourne 21. Oh wait, no. Sponsored by No Does Bring on Melbourne 21.
Yeah, that name. Anyway, P5. P5.
P5, yes. Do I need to read out the team?
Yeah.
Okay, Max, Kvyat, Bottas. Oh, Max and Bottas. Money team right here. Ricardo, Norris and Renault. That's where you made your save in. 190 points. Very decent return there. Number 4.
Whoa!
Yeah! It's T.CARR. Hasta la vista. Turbo Lando, Ricardo, Lewis Hamilton, Checo Perez, Gasly, and Mercedes.
How many did that score?
189, so 1 point less.
Wow, it did score less.
That's with the minus 10, that 198.
Wow.
So that's number 4. And on the third step. Is it the third step podium? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, I think third step.
Yeah. In third, making the podium. He was climbing his way all season and only reached the top 5 towards the end. But he's there. He's in P3. It's JB with knocking on the door.
Regular commenter in the comments. Congratulations. Just couldn't get that final push, but I believe that was a top 100 finish for you as well. So incredibly good for you there.
Nice. Very
well
nice.
done. Well done.
Yeah, Checo, Turbo Norris,
Maybe top 50.
Bottas, Gasly, and Ricardo, and Mercedes. But the winner, so that means the final 2 is D.XU and D.PHILLIPS. There's clearly, to be successful in fantasy, you need to have a first name with D.
Clearly. I'm going straight down to re-register my name as Dylan.
Dylan. Excellent. Hi guys, I'm Stephen.
And I'm Dylan. Back to it.
Yes, the winner of the F1 Fanatics League and F1 Fantasy Global is D.PHILLIPS. D.XU Investigations. That means D.XU narrowly misses out in P2, which I believe became P7 overall in the world. Jeez, look at the superstars we've got in the F1 Fanatics League.
It's incredible.
P1 and P7.
Incredible.
Has
to be said.
D.PHILLIPS. Obviously, you mentioned earlier, D.XU gambled with Kvyat, the double AlphaTauri, and D. PHILLIPS gambled with Max Verstappen, and the Max Verstappen gamble paid off.
Has to be massive congratulations to both, though, because I think Zhu finished 7th in the world. So to have two guys within the top 10 in the world there, that was pretty incredible on that basis. So congratulations. So D. PHILLIPS as winner, as stated last week, of the F1 Fanatics League. You will get a team top of your choice from the F1 store. If you message me on Twitter or Instagram on the F1 Fanatics account and give us your details there, then obviously we can get that sent out to you ASAP. And congratulations. I mean, you get a smaller prize of paddock passes to a Formula 1 Grand Prix from actually F1. But we all know you're going to need a top to wear at that Grand Prix. So there you go. Well done. Congratulations. We'll wait for you to message us on there. But yeah, well done. Fantastic.
Smashed it.
Fantastic to all our players in the F1 Fanatics League. You've made the league great this year. It's been great reading out some of your crazy names and stuff and seeing how it changed. You know, I think it was only really a late push from D. PHILLIPS that secured it. D.XU led for a while. HJK led for a while. I think even MOXLY led for a while.
Yeah.
From basis. But yeah, we've had lots of kind of winners and losers across the season. So yeah, it's been fantastic.
Yeah.
Good job, guys. Congratulations.
Well done, everyone.
Well done. Well done. But yeah, that is it from the review. What an F1 fantastical season. F1 fantasy.
Shut up, Dylan.
Sorry. Right, anyway. So, Kimmy moment of the week. Kimmy moment of the week. Well, there is only, of course, one Kimmy moment of the week that we do.
The most exciting part of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix.
Has to be said. And that is that Kimi Räikkönen claims the last victory in the Ferrari World Championship of Formula 1 that excludes every other manufacturer and means that Lewis Hamilton is not a 7-time world champion. It is, of course, I don't actually know the final result. I think it might have been
I think it was Leclerc. I think it was Leclerc, Sebastian, and then Kimi was P3.
Incredible for the Alfa.
But he got the final win.
Absolutely got the final win. But yes, Kimi moment of the week is Kimi Räikkönen winning the last race of the season for the Ferrari powered championship. Unbelievable. You know, what a victory to get past Vettel on the Vettel train.
Yeah.
And Charles Leclerc as well. Just, you know, guys are impressed. Your natural favourites for the kind of championship, and obviously they did. So your natural favourites for the race. But Kimi, he won't own any of it. He's ended the season on a high. He's going to feel strong about the Ferrari Power Championship going into next year. You know, he really is going to be making a push for a second world title.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely has to be said. But that is it for us today on F1 Fantasy. We'll be back next week for a season review, kind of going over the points, who were the kind of best, worst guys to have in your team. Just kind of analysis, a fun thing. We did get in the comments, I have noted it, someone said, but we thought it would be better to include in the review of going through the top 5 funniest named teams in the league.
Yeah.
Do that. So we'll do some kind of like jokey things in the season review. Getting in the Christmas spirit with everything. But yes, guys, thanks for that. If you're new around here or haven't done so already, Steve,
you can like, subscribe, and ding that bell.
Ding it. So for now, you F1 fans, keep racing.